Shit, wrong sentence. You'll see it go the wrong sentence there, probably.
Aye, there's a delay on Twitch.
That's not good. Right, wait there, I'll reload thing, mate. I'll keep it running. This is the trial that we need to kind of do. I need to figure out why it's doing these things. We're definitely live now, like. Oh, here we are, 100%. And it's a good picture too. Oh, in fact, sorry, one hang on. You need to do the new before we truly begin. Just send a link to folk, so I don't forget. Can I do that, eh? Can I send that link, can you?
Not got it.
Fucking... a bloody... I don't know. What would you call it? Feed. Click, I'll send it to you. Just anybody, I'm not bothered who I send it to really in particular. Just to see if it works. Update my Facebook unfortunately as well. Dispatcher. YouTube was getting wide, so streaming on Twitch for now. Hashtag links there. Okay, publish. I don't know, Greg, are you ready? Go the full way. Ah, fuck it. Let's just see how we go. Alright, so podcasting. Welcome. Welcome to Discussions with Dispatch, man. How you feeling?
Feeling alright, aye?
Feeling good? Feeling sexy?
Aye, as always.
Would you as always. Aye, man. Well, what'd you think? What'd you think of this place?
Pretty cool, right? Aye.
Pretty cool. See, nobody knows where this place really is. I'm glad you found it.
Aye.
I'm glad that Google helped you.
No, I actually already knew, but...
Did you? I'll put it on your CV. Aye. Nah, just everybody can ask me what do they do and what do they create and what is it, and I don't know what the best explanation would be.
No. It's like somebody's living room.
Whose living room is this like?
IKEA, maybe.
IKEA's living room. When was the last time you were in IKEA? Probably never.
No.
Nah, it looks cool. I don't know.
It's
It's
cool,
it just had a big table, had a big space to use. There's got another one through there. It's like a meeting, with like a TV stuff as well. But just happy doing this. I don't know. But aye. So we're currently exchanging electrical favours for podcast time.
That's fair enough.
I think that's pretty fair. I mean, their assets to my assets. It's not too bad. So aye. Podcast. So thank you for your patience with me there the new. Bloody YouTube's getting wide 24 hours before you could stream. I didn't see that coming. 10 seconds before I was going to stream.
No.
Click on it. Nope.
No, the day.
Nope. Not the day. 24 hours. 24 hours for you. So aye. So what have you been up to today? How you been? What have you done today? What have you achieved?
What have I achieved?
What have you achieved with your life today? What have you done?
I've completed the Fortnite update.
You've
Played Fortnite 2, Chapter 1.
Why is it called Fortnite 2 now? What's that? What's...
Because I've had 10 seasons, they've just changed the map and changed... I don't know, quite a foreseeable amount of the game. We've changed the layout and that, so it's quite different.
I think it's way better. Right, so obviously I was Fortnite for back in the day, and I wasn't good at it. I'm still no. I'm really shite.
No, I play it way too much.
Fucking noob.
Aye. Play it way too much for how bad I am at it.
Exactly. You need to put the hours in to still be shite. But nah, me and Callum were playing last night, and I don't know, man. I thought it was alright. I mean, as you said, there was bots in it.
Aye.
Or there's
something like that. Aye, I don't know what's.
There weren't good people. Like, we said that immediately. I said, how are these people not killing me?
Why am I not dead yet?
Aye, exactly. Aye. Like I killed 2 teams myself. Nah, unheard of. Unheard of.
Aye, well, I played the second game today and I won that. And I was like, nah, that just doesn't happen.
That's what I'm saying. Aye.
I won the first game, came second the second game, and then won the third game. And I was like, nah, this is unheard of. Aye. So.
Nah, I know what you mean. It was like, see when I got the Switch, I got Fortnite for that, and I won my second game I played, and I was like, well,
that's it. Completed it.
Completed it, mate. Aye, exactly. But
I think it's quite smart what they've done. Like,
totally, the map needed changed. They
they
were adding snow, adding desert, just changing the terrain. I was like, that's cheap and nasty. That's like such a gimmick. You're getting like changing the texture.
Aye, no.
Instead of green, it's brown.
Thing,
instead of green, it's white. Pure. Easy get out of jail card. But they definitely revamped it. And
it's because they done that whole thing with the black hole. That was like the end of last season, and they shut the game down for like 2 days. So it's just like stopping folk from playing it. It's going to make folk want to play it more. They get suit.
Well, I was hearing that like Fortnite was like losing money through people getting bored of how repetitive it was, and it is repetitive.
Aye.
But that's the beauty of the online gaming. Rocket League doesn't change. 5 minutes, score more than name. That's it. Fortnite, 15 minutes I think is the actual full running clock time is all you get for a game. It's about 15, maybe 20 minutes.
No, not like you can go up to about half an hour.
Oh well, you're a pro, so you can last that long. I can't last that long. I'm rubbish.
But they added another game type in just before it finished there. It was quite good. It's like 5 rounds. It was like the end of the game when the circle comes in. There's like 20 folk in a game, and you start with guns and you just go like right away. So it's a tiny wee map. It all closes in.
Because it's just Fortnite for me. Fortnite for weeks and weeks and months for me was gather materials, and then die.
Aye.
That was that was about as good as it was going to be. But the map's totally changed. I rate it, as I said. Callum was playing the other night and we're doing not too bad. Might get back on it for a Twitch stream for real, but I'm not worried about that now. Rocket League's my boy still. I was actually the day today I was making a video with how little time I do have for free, and it was like you're in the footage again, so it was like, I don't know, another 2.0 montage of what you're doing, so I don't know if you liked the first gen.
Aye, so that's alright. Like
the second gen's coming.
Probably some of my good moments and probably made
that's it, because you can tell anybody about that, but they'll maybe know. I don't know if it's as good as you say it is, or I don't know if you're telling me the truth. I've got it in 1080p. I've got it there, sitting there, ready to go. So, aye. But I'm going to keep making videos like that. Then, in Stuart the day doing the barbers, he wanted me to put Ali up, so I never done it. Nah. I still will. Getting jobs. I still will put it up, but I've not done that yet. I've just been. I couldn't get it. He got a light that's got a plug top on it, and he wanted it in his window. There is no plug top anywhere near his window, so I just need to. I just need to make it
wireless electricity.
The wireless electricity.
Got it in.
That's happening. That's coming soon, maybe. I don't know.
Might be a job at that point.
Nah, that's not going to happen, right? So here's your for you then. Here's your that I've seen, and you can get on it too, because it'll affect your life as well as it affects everybody's life. And I'm not going to give you that much information. I'd encourage anybody watching, listening to do what they want and do your own research. But I've seen this video, and I'm not saying it puts global warming to shame or nullifies it, but if the facts and figures they say are true, right? It's this thing I've seen on YouTube, as I usually do on my YouTube adventures. You're watching, 1 minute you're watching kittens getting played with, which I never do, but it's there. It's always there.
Always there.
And then next thing you can, you're watching something about dogs.
That normally leads to that.
It does. Aye.
I was watching football highlights the other week on YouTube, and then half an hour later I was watching how the Shaolin monks train.
See that's what I'm saying. You can go.
I don't know how I've got here, but
you can go for one hike the other constantly. You can totally do that. That's what I do. You live in YouTube and you can constantly get something to kill 20 minutes or half an hour.
Procrastinate pretty well.
Aye, although I'll try to choose what I watch very carefully now, because I try to only watch things that are benefiting me. When I'm watching YouTube, I watch other folk who YouTube, so that I can copy the master. You all succeed. That's the game. Anyway, this thing that I seen on YouTube about this life-saving, planet-saving thing, right? The video was published 2 months ago, so it's still relatively new, and they've only made one of these in the world so far, and it's an American product. It's backed by Bill Gates is the main investor. If he's investing in it, I'm gonna say it's probably alright. It can't be the shittest thing to be existing in the world, right? Probably no, right? The game is it's a petrochemical plant, but it doesn't like produce things. It recycles things. It recycles the CO2 emissions. So what it does is it looks exactly like. It looks like the cooling towers for the opening scene of The Simpsons. That's exactly what it is, and like tiny other wee buildings around it. And there's nothing much else. I watched the 30-minute video in full, in subtitles. I couldn't stop watching it. I was amazed, right? Basically, it's a chemical process where they suck the CO2 out of the air. It gets repurposed and it gets injected back into the ground so the oil can be brought out again. So even though you bring out oil and you bring out carbon, you bring out all that, they extract the CO2 emissions and make it back and fire it down into the ground for another extraction of oil. So Chevron and BP and I believe INEOS are actually funding this as well. I'll send you the link, and I'd like the facts. No, the facts. The numbers they were telling or spouting on that YouTube video were like it can recycle 100 tons or billion tons a year for one plant, and it doesn't need electricity. It's completely renewable. And I was like, if Bill Gates is funding it, I don't know. Maybe. But what I'm saying is, they said if they had like one of these in every continent, that would be it. That would be it. But he's not saying it doesn't recreate oxygen. He said you still need to plant trees. This plant does not create oxygen. It just reduces CO2 emissions. It reduces the carbon in the atmosphere. It does not produce oxygen. So they said we can stop emissions being as harmful as they are if that's what everybody's getting bothered about. Exactly. See, stole the words out of my mouth. But he said, this can totally like change the game, but you need to still plant trees. So I don't know, because everybody's getting greeting about global warming all of a sudden again. It's a wee bit chilly today, so
it's also not hit Scotland yet. But
I've seen that, man. I've seen that. But Scotland's needing a wee thing.
Needing a wee warm up, like.
Seen a wee warm up. I don't know. Not too bad.
The worst is yet to come, like.
It was raining a lot. Hundreds of rain. Even Stuart said it, and it wasn't raining. He was like, "It's some weather today." I was like, "What?" It's like, "There's no rain. It's actually alright."
It was raining the day at work, like, but.
Then I work when
not
it's
too
raining.
bad. I stay inside when the rain comes in. Try my best to anyway.
Not too bad. But still, and see today, what was I doing today? Haircut. So I look like a wee iced gem.
A wee
iced gem, just back inside is nothing, top is just runners. Couldn't do that hammer. Done a bit of shopping. And then I started applying for jobs in Canada, actually, genuinely did, quite seriously too. Like, just if you've made the CV up and you've got the visa and you've went through getting all the rigmarole, you might as well apply for something. No bother. Just teaching only so far, because I was reading the ads very carefully. I reckon I could do it. There's nothing I really need to do that. They encourage you to get certain things, but ultimately it's the same as my job now. As long as you've got site experience,
as long as you can what you're applying for and what the job actually entails. Obviously it's different for what's written down on the website or whatever, or the job description, but actually doing
exactly
what you're doing then.
But it was basically, they've segregated it again, so kind of it's like lecturer would do practical and theory. Either day theory or you either day practical. So I'm like, practical?
Well, you're probably one of the only folk that do that at college. Like, as in what you teach.
You would have
normally you would have a practical.
It's just strictly classroom. You would strictly do something else anyway.
That's what I was anyway.
So I was looking online today, hopefully get a few applications or get anything back, and I emailed the British Columbian Institute of Trade certification and just said, look, here's what I've got. Is anything transferable?
Can you help me?
So I said, this is what I've done, this is my experience. And I was reading, I've spoke to Stephen in Vancouver, and I'm not going to gay out on being like, oh, look at all the electricity in Canada, because that's not what I'm there to do. But you have a wee look. You always have a wee look just to kind of pique your curiosity. And aye, it's very similar. They've got Twin and Earth, they've got Conduit, they've got Trunken. They must have steel armour. I can't imagine you wouldn't. So
I think you would imagine that America, Canada, Europe, sorry.
I think they're
European
110 and
standards.
only they live to. I don't think they've got an Earth,
Right.
but electricity's electricity. It should be alright. So
Principles are the same, so
aye, touch it, you're gonna get a shock.
Aye.
Switch it off before you touch it, you'll be alright.
you'd be fine.
Should be fine. That's real. Bye, man. How was the Tenement Trail on Saturday in Glasgow?
Good. It was a good day.
Stuart asked me, said, did you not go? And I think I was. I can't remember what I was doing, but I couldn't go.
Don't know what you're doing.
I can't remember either. I couldn't. I went. When did? Because you said you're going at 12, eh? Oh, that was just to set up.
Aye,
probably.
we went early. We done a wee acoustic set and it's actually quite similar to this, to be honest. It was like an office that deal with like music, event booking and that, and they had like a wee couch area and a bit for the bands downstairs. Had a wee ping pong table for us to play with in our spare time, and gave us some free drinking.
Standard.
Sponsored by Hard Rock Cafe as well, so we got like a wee voucher to go back to Hard Rock Cafe whenever we want. Got a cocktail glass, a wee water bottle,
Decent.
wee bag.
Decent goodie bag.
Aye, I've got a wee goodie bag. Went to a wee few wee shops in the bars and whatever. So
Doing the bars? You got your Bill's tools?
we went to can't remember what it was, like some sort of antique shop. That was quite cool. And then big playing in the bars was good. So
Who was on before you?
a band called Zuzu.
Decent.
They were alright there. And I think they're from Liverpool or something like that. They've got a female singer.
Alright, decent.
Alright, kind of like pop punk sort of thing.
Did you play the new tracks at
We
the Tenement
did,
Trail?
aye.
How many you got? 2?
2 new tracks. We've got one that are playing as a band, but I've not recorded yet. So, but we've only got half an hour, so we kind of had to
It's tight.
condense
it's tight
it
for
down
time.
and just do what we could. But good enough. It's a good crowd for us anyway.
You were saying it was a good crowd.
Aye.
Usual.
And then there was the Magic Gang and what's her Fatherson, or like Glasgow band. They were headliners at the bars, so they were on after. They were at 9 o'clock or whatever.
Was the Cortinas headlining that night? Who was it?
That was Fatherson. That's what I was meaning.
Oh, sorry, because I remember reading it was the Cortinas for a while, but I'm guessing I was
No.
wrong.
That might have been another year. It was
I
this
don't
year.
know. I'm not the best at the musical on the ball stuff.
Aye,
It's not for me. But nah, man.
that was good.
Party at night.
Aye,
Decent.
just round the corner. Aye, we were at Cooper's for 21st
Cooper's.
birthday party. So it was
Aye. Decent function hall, you said.
As I actually didn't think it would
Well,
have been
do you
anything,
remember what it
but
was? You wouldn't have been in there before it changed what it was, were you?
nah, well,
Because it was a big
briefly, but I can't remember it much.
Because I was in there for a few birthday parties before it was like it was still the Claremont Hotel Lodge. It's a massive space,
Aye,
and it used to do loads of functions and stuff there. It was like I rated it. I didn't see how it. Well, obviously something happened for it to close, but I'd rather it. I thought it was alright.
aye. There's like a sort of beer garden or a bit like out the back, and it's all like glass, like wall, like a window all the way across, and there's a bar area there, and then through the back there's a big room with it's got enough room for tables and a wee bar and toilets and that in the back, so it's quite
It's
quite a
decent.
decent setup,
Just as long as like, all you're wanting is space. You just want
aye,
space,
enough
a seat,
well,
a bar.
to be honest, I was too busy for what was there, right?
Aye.
Because I went in and I got there at like 8:30 and there wasn't even a seat.
You just went, well,
Just had to stand and dance for a while.
stand and dance.
Aye.
So there's nothing wrong with that. What's on
Right.
tap? What's on tap at Cooper's? Juanito.
Tenants, Stella, Innocent Gun, maybe Moretti, I think.
I think
don't
Beer
know.
Moretti, aye. I remember seeing Beer Moretti around the other side of Cooper's.
I think that's probably about it.
So basically all my favourite beer. See
It's
what?
a place to
Okay,
go,
what?
eh?
Right, I'll give you this, and I've still got it. So for anybody who's gonna watch this at any point, for any reason, hear me out and you can maybe get this. I wanted Red Stripe so bad one day. Right, so bad, and you know, and I know, Royal Oak is kind of, that's it.
Where it is,
That's no gonna, you can't get it anywhere else. No,
Not
no,
about
a
here, anyway.
proper trek. You need to drive or go far, right? So I was like, right,
Aye.
I'm wanting Red Stripe. Went to Morrison's, then I was like, that's fine. I have more supermarkets. Morrison's is not my only choice. Went to Tesco, and then I refused to go to Asda. Fuck Asda.
Wait.
Fuck Asda if they ever see that. Fucking hate Asda.
Wait.
Asda's shite. Asda's the shitest shop ever. It used to be Morrison's until I lived there, and then Morrison's was alright. Asda's no good. So I refused to go to Asda.
I'd probably go to Tesco rather than any of them.
Aye, same. Tesco has literally got everything.
Aye, it's got everything you need, like.
But fuck Asda anyway. But went to Tesco, ran up and down, couldn't find Red Stripe. I was like, fuck, right, I just need to get something. I just want something.
Why do you want Red Stripe anyway? I didn't even think it's that good.
You didn't think it's that good?
Nah.
But you can't drink a beer worth of fuck.
Nah, I drank like loads of it, and when we played a tour once it was sponsored, we got free cans of it like every night, and I was just, I think after that I just couldn't, even though it was free, I was still didn't want to drink it. I was like, no, I've had enough of this. But I suppose maybe once in a while it's alright.
I never had a Red Stripe in months, and I was like, today's the day. Morrison's name, Tesco name, so I was like, I just need to buy something. So I've not wasted half an hour of my time going to these shops. What drink I bought? Because it was really bad. It was a beer that I still have and I still do not want. And I don't know why I thought it was similar. I just did because it was red.
John Smith's.
Very close. John Smith's is green, but it's another beer similar to John Smith's. It's a heavy.
Oh, Woodpecker.
No. It's it might have been Woodpecker's Briar. It's McEwan's Expo.
Oh, McEwan's right. I've yet to ever drink like.
It wasn't that bad initially, but I couldn't drink a case of it.
No.
Like, it's like.
Do you even get it on like tap anywhere?
Probably somewhere, but it'll be in pubs that we didn't go to. It'll not be pubs that we go to. So.
No.
I fancy a Red Stripe and I still want a Red Stripe still. How are they not getting that in fucking cans, man? What the fuck?
Dude, sometimes they have them.
Where?
I don't know. I'm sure I've seen them in Tesco before.
Liar! No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Maybe Lidl actually.
Was it? Fuck's sake. You been to the new Lidl?
Nah, not yet. Same as Algen.
It's not. Like, so the Algen, that building was there like
60s or something.
Just like that. I remember going into that building when I was like 5 with my mum, and you didn't even fucking exist.
No.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how long ago that building was there.
Been there,
right? So, it was just an upgrade. It's very similar to the one in Stirling. Very, very similar layout. It's about 3 times the floor space of the one in Alloa.
Aye.
Genuinely, it's massive.
Really
and the car park's about twice as big too. Well, sorry.
Aye, there's a big bit in there. But
so I went in. I went 2 days after it opened, which I shouldn't have, because it was too busy. I needed shit, and I knew what I was getting. I didn't spend more than 30 quid.
Everybody else was just in there
like,
for taste.
Oh, look, it's donuts. It's donuts with fucking jelly through it, and it's a ring. Let's buy it. I'm like, well, okay.
Aye.
And then they just
folk were just buying everything.
Oh, do you want to buy? Oh, there's a fucking memory foam mattress. Oh, that shit. So I was like,
Mum bought a coffee machine on the first day that she went in.
See?
And it's just like a sucker for.
Aye, sucker!
Just buying things like that. 40 quid. But it does do quite good coffee, so.
It does good coffee, but the Lidl, it's a nice shop. I'm just annoyed that road is going to be fucked for everything new. 100%. That road must be.
They put traffic lights in there now.
Aye.
Okay.
Aye. So it's like actually the worst. Fire Brigade, McDonald's, Quick Fit, KFC, Morrison's,
Football ground
on a Saturday, and now you've added Lidl to that.
Yeah.
No good. For one road, and it's not even a mile long. The road, it's not even fucking half a mile long.
No.
Just that's what grinds my gears. I live there, man.
Aye, you're
I get
struggling
it.
now.
I get it.
I don't know.
Are you ever? I was once queued back to the roundabout at my scheme. Not even the Morrison's Inn, way back to that year. And I hadn't exited Alloa Park Drive at 8 in the morning going to Falkirk, and I was like, this shouldn't be like that.
Happening.
I've not left my scheme because the traffic lights round 100 yards, like round the corner. I'm like, nah, but that's still shite. I
should be able to get out.
I can't get it. Fuck traffic, man. Fuck the police. No, just kidding. Didn't they hear me, did they?
Aye, they just looked out the window.
There's that dispatch in that podcast again. He's alright though. But nah. Ugh. Anyway. Traffic. I fucking hate it. And I'm no psychic either. Oh, do you want to hear something relatively, not funny, but just like, it really got to me, man. It really got to me, like, how fucking bad it is, right? Went to Glasgow. You picked me up. Oh, sorry. Yesterday I didn't go for drinks, unfortunately.
You didn't?
Nah. So I wasted 15 minutes of your time.
Alright.
And I'm wasting even more of your time now.
That's fine. I've got loads of it.
But woke up, Glasgow, commute. Train times were tight. You know what I'm saying? You need to walk with power, or you're not getting the train.
So what did you get at 10 past 7?
It was 10 past 7, and then we arrived at Queen Street at like 5 to 8. I had to wait on Phil.
Starting at 8?
Well, the course started at 8:30, but me and Phil agreed we're not going there for 8:30. I said we'll go for 9.
Right.
First day, we were half an hour late. Everybody else was there for 8:30.
Oh well.
Fucked it. But I didn't want to degrade the course, but it was shit that if we didn't need anything. Barky stuff that if you didn't ken,
walk it.
Hey, just go. So waiting on Phil, go to Greg's. I got him at Greg's today. We're walking down. The train station was tight. If you didn't ken where to go and relatively accurately, you've missed it and you're waiting an hour, half an hour. So luckily we did. It was only going to Central and Central to Paisley, right?
Right, it's in Paisley. I thought it was
I had to get on a train, So Paisley, right. Done the course all day. It was a piece of pish. It was easy peasy. I felt it was good though. It was interesting enough. It was very interesting, and I was excited. I was happy to deal with that. Right, fine. Goes at home time, right? So it's 4 o'clock. We're like, right, cheers, cheery bye, we're away. Go to the Paisley train. Takes about 15 minutes to walk to the train station for the school, college. It was delayed by 5 minutes. And that was it. My day was fucked at that. I didn't realise it. But my day was fucked at that point, right? So, and if to anybody who would ever listen or view or anything, public transport, it will be a fucking recurring theme. Despite the fact I never get it. Every time I do get it, good. It's no good.
Trains especially are bad. I think buses and that are probably better. To be honest with you. No to travel on, but as in punctuality and that, they're actually run properly.
I'm not greeting about a train being late. It did fuck me up, but it wasn't catastrophic, right? So, I've missed my train. I had to wait half an hour in Glasgow. I was like, fine. No pints are happening. The boys not coming out. Phil's away. My train is at 5:20, and I need to change at Stirling. I'm on to Stirling. I wait. I'm waiting at the platform. So I've got my so just for context, I've got my headphones in, and it's 6:20 because I've had to wait 15 minutes after 6 o'clock to get this in, right? The train comes, and I'm just chilling and killing, and my train tracker says, "Right, platform 6, 6:20, direct to Alloa," and I was like, I didn't think twice about it. I just jumped on. It's 19 past. How the fuck could it not be? It wasn't.
You going back to Glasgow?
No. I went to Bridge Allen because I just zoned out. I was like, oh, my headphones. I'm no paying attention to anybody. I'm just done for the day. I'm in a bad mood already. I'm in a bad mood.
No good.
Train was delayed for 5 minutes, so I missed it and had to wait half an hour. Knew I'm not even going to Alloa. I was 10 minutes for Alloa and I'm not even going.
You're going the other way.
I'm going the other way.
You're half an hour away.
So I go to Bridge Allen, right? I was like, fuck's sake. Right. It's no murder.
No,
I can get it, right? So I've arrived at Bridge Allen at 6:33 p.m. When is the next train to Stirling from Bridge of Allen, Greg? When is it? Go.
7:25.
You're not far away. I think it's 7:10, so 40 minutes away. right? Then I had to wait in Alloa for another 20 minutes again.
No, it's done.
Sorry, I had to wait in Stirling to get the Alloa train. That's not good enough. That's
so
not
it's at about 7:30, then you go home.
I would have arrived in Alloa about 7:30, and because you had dropped me off, I'd have to walk home, which would have taken me. I would have got home at 8 o'clock. I'd have done a 30-hour shift on my day off. Because I got one train wrong. That shouldn't be like that, and that's my gripe. It shouldn't be. If you miss one thing, it's a catastrophe, and you've actually fucked it. If you haven't got money for a taxi, or you can't get somebody to do something, you're wasting 2 hours of your day just to get home.
I've done that before, but I was pissed.
Yeah.
And I'll go on the wrong train. I ended up in like Coat Bridge or something like that. Nice. And I was like, I was trying to figure it out on my phone how I could get somewhere central. I was like, Falkirk or Stirling or something that was in within.
Not a chance.
Nah. And I was standing outside this train station, just like trying to like shout at folk to give me a lift. Like taxi drivers were just looking at me like, no, I'm not taking him. Eventually, got somebody, but I don't know. I think it was like 60 quid. Got home, but I fell asleep. I just fell asleep in the taxi.
Aye, fuck it.
He woke me up at the pub in Alloa. He was like, right out. I was like, oh, cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
See you later.
Aye, man.
It's quite an easy trip, but
I've had a few too. I think me and Tosh were at a gig one time, and we just jumped on the wrong train for Edinburgh going home. Ended up in like Motherwell. It was winter too, which made it worse.
Aye.
Because you're freezing and you're waiting and you're like, fuck's sake. But we just got a taxi. I see him again. It was probably 60 quid back home.
Aye.
But it's shy. It shouldn't be so detrimental to like miss a train, but it definitely is.
Can't stop it once it's gone.
I know.
Yes, that's the problem. Just make sure you're getting the right in.
Aye. I just wish it wasn't.
Sometimes it's not as clear as you think.
Exactly. It says like the front 3 carriages are gone here.
Aye, or there's like platform 7 and then 7A or 7 whatever, and it's just next to it.
That's what Central's got. It's got like 15A and 15B and 11R. I'm like, I don't know. Well, if you go to 11, something else must be close, but that is never the case. It's never the case. Nah, man. Pardon me. Gas. I just had my dinner, man. I don't know. I can't help it. It's sometimes gassy. Plus,
I actually went to the place that's just under Central. It used to be the Archies last weekend. It was actually quite good,
Fun. Just
somebody's birthday. It was a guy who works birthday party, so we went out. But I didn't know that's where the Archies was. I thought the Archies was like somewhere in the West End or something. I thought it was miles away.
I've had Ouija's explain it to me before, and I never really knew.
I used to be like the old bit of the train station, so it's like a tunnel where the train would have came through. It's like, but it's massive. It's like wide, probably enough for like 2 or 3 trains. But so there's like 3 or 4 different sections in the what used to be the Archies.
In the venue.
No, it's like it's quite a weird place. It's like as you go in, there's like a cafe, and then the next bit's like it's just like tables and stuff, but there's like a kids play bit. So it's like weird because we were all steaming. So there's stuff for bairns to play with, and then the next hall again is like more tables, but there's like what do you call them, like burger vans or like food stalls.
Alright.
So there's like 6 or 7 different like types of food, like there's pasta, pizza, and then there's like Thai, Chinese, there's like burgers, steaks, and there's like so and so on. Keep going along.
Any gluten free, any vegan?
Aye, basically, probably got everything, but like it was just quite a good thing to have to, because we obviously in the back there's a bar, so I think they've got like a brewery as well.
Alright.
So they make. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's Innocent Gun, but they had like loads of Innocent Gun beers. And then there's a big bit at the back where it's all like cordoned off, but it's a big glass bit. You can look at all the like brewing kit or whatever. I don't know what the stills or whatever they make it with, but it's quite cool. Obviously, there's like bairns and that kind of get in the bar, but quite a good for. Well, it was kind of like a birthday day out, so they were like booked a table for, I don't know, 15 folk. And right, obviously it's a bit expensive, like for drinks and whatever, but it's quite good to go there first, because we went there and got there at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Everybody got like a wee bite to eat, and then we were kind of, it's quite an easy meeting place because it's next to the train station, so
Right.
Quite a good meeting point in Glasgow.
Decent, man. Decent. Nah, just kind of... See what I seen one time, right? I seen this thing on a YouTube video, again. Somebody sent me it, I think, though, right? Somebody sent me a video of these people that exist, and it was in Glasgow as well. So it was like too far from what we were doing. And what was happening was... I don't know how they set it up. But what happened was it was maybe once a month, or maybe at the end of the week, or whatever it was, a guy would have a venue in an undisclosed location. Right, so it'd maybe like it would maybe be a warehouse that he just got for that day, or he just managed to get, and it was a total like a secret kind of rave almost, right? And I want to try and find that video again because I want to remind myself how it came to be, but I'm sure it was something like, I don't know if it was social media, but it was just like this. It was one guy who was known as like it was almost like McLovin.
I was like Badger.
I was like one name.
I'm sure it was like Badger or something like that, or something stupid.
Was it? It was just this one guy who was like, oh yeah, mate, yeah, you better know Crookshank. Yeah, Crookshank gets all the gigs. Crookshank gets all the shit working. Yeah, he knows what he's doing with the fucking gigs, bro. If you don't know him, you're nobody, okay? But it was like all these people that were like heavy into like mega bucky industrial, like
illegal
every
raves,
single scene for Trainspotting. Just combine it in one thing and then just put it in Glasgow like a modern
warehouse.
A modern warehouse with like eckies and like it was just talking about like it was talking about like a community, like yeah, we all totally mingle with each other and we're all part of this.
This is like a.
Do you get what I'm talking about?
I'm sure it's a Vice.
Yes.
Documentary.
Yes, it is.
Is this for? I think called Gabba.
Maybe. I can't remember.
Well, I don't know, but there is like a couple of underground Glasgow rave things. And there's this like genre of music called Gabba, which is like 160 BPM, like it's like so fast, but they've got like they've got a YouTube video. It's quite funny, like just all these folk echoed at their tits in Glasgow, just talking about how much they love it. It's funny.
No, I can't mean. But so what I was getting on it when that was basically, I was watching it and I kept thinking, how does that not get what's the word for it?
Like stopped.
Aye, because surely if there's a community of people that knows, if there's a community of people that know that's happening constantly around Scotland, and people have got enough notice and whereabouts to like go to a specific place and a specific address, and then you know you're gonna get drugs, drink, and like do what you want up to 6 a.m. I think they do it. But that guy, I'll try and find that Vice thing again to remind myself because I thought it was funny. But that guy basically did that as his job, and like they cited it as like a cool new underground like urban. I don't know what these buzzwords mean. I don't know what any of them mean, right? But I would go to that. What's the password? Let me in. I don't know. Let me in or I'll phone the police. I think they'd let me in.
Aye.
Probably. Especially wearing my hoodie and my hat. As I do.
Make America great again.
Aye, make America great.
She'd get like make rave good again, something like that.
Well,
I'd get you in there, but
what about make Britain great again? MBG. That's not a thing. Make Scotland great again. MSGA. It's like a disease.
Does I?
Aye. I don't know. Was Scotland ever great? Your opinion?
Not in my lifetime.
In your short life on this planet so far, and my slightly longer yet still short life on this planet, do you feel that Scotland has been great? And if so, when did it become no great? It's always been shite.
Pretty much. Probably.
Aye.
Like when they invented something.
When they invented something like what?
I reckon.
What did Scotland invent? Name me 3 things that we invented.
Telly.
Did we? We invented that.
Well, no Scotland as a nation, but somebody Scottish probably.
John Logie Baird, was it? Or was that somebody else?
Telephones at Alexander Graham Bell.
Alexander Graham Bell. But I read, and like I said, if we had the fact checker to check all this shit, I didn't think he invented it. He patented it before the guy did. And that's all it is. Beaten to the post. From that idea, think about it, from that single idea that guy made, think about what phones are today. Think about that. Like
The
if that,
destruction of the fucking
aye,
the world.
aye. But think about it as if
Aye, what is new
if that
then?
didn't happen, then would we have something different new? Maybe.
Probably be able to talk to
It would
folk.
maybe just be a tablet that would just FaceTime and phoning wouldn't be a thing. Mind you, phoning. Do you phone on your phone? I phone you, and you phone me. Do you phone other folk?
Aye,
You fucking slut. You
sometimes.
slutty wee bitch. Because I was saying that to folks like, oh, I can't believe folk are phoning me. I'm like,
Aye,
that's what it's called.
that's what it's for.
That's what it's for. Does anybody phone anybody?
Just send me a Snapchat. God.
Aye, just send me a text message. Just send me the link, the Mora, and I'll get it. I'll look at it. I'll do it. I don't know. Scotland's alright. We've got nice, like, so obviously I've had a few visitors, students and that. They appreciate what we have because we have like a lot of grass and hills and just like. Have you been up Demite and you've had a look down on a sunny day?
Yeah.
Because Callum and I did that in the summer, and when you look down, it's like civilization of a town or a city,
Aye.
Alwa, Main Street, whatever, right? And then it's like one road, and then like fields
Just joins
until
up.
about
Right.
fucking 20 mile. Then it's like Stirling, then it's like big city in Stirling. Then you go around, and it's like nothing again.
Aye.
And it's like we've just got civilization, and we've just got vast areas of like fields either
Aye.
way, and it's like nothing in between. And you didn't realise it until you kind of look at it for almost an eagle view or doing that way. Aye.
Aye.
Even central Scotland has got like massive gaps in like populated land, if that's what you need to call it.
Aye, totally.
But
Like,
they liked
when
it.
you drive like further north for here, there's just nothing for.
And past Dundee for like fucking 2 hours.
Well, I drove to Inverness once, and it felt like you were just driving through the hills for like 2.5 hours,
Aye.
and then it's just like, poof, there's a city.
Mm.
It's like, how
Aye,
are
it's like-
folks staying here?
It's nothing. It's
There's
nothing.
nothing
And then
for
it's like,
ages.
we've got stuff. It's got an airport.
Does it?
It does. And I'm like, who the fuck flies it there? Going on holiday, where you going? Inverness.
Aye, just
Said no cunt ever.
folk that go offshore will just fly to Inverness, probably. Go to drive to Aberdeen.
Aye, probably. But nah, I
Yeah,
can't mean.
but aye, it was just weird. When I drove up there, it was February too, and it actually started snowing, so they shut. There's snow gates at one
Yes,
point,
and
so
they
they
just-
shut it off.
It's basically halfway between here and Inverness. They just
Aye,
stop
they
it.
just shut the gate,
Just past
so we had
Dundee
to
about
wait for
an hour.
hours basically till they opened it again.
It's not worth it, is it?
A bad road and all.
But see, that's the same. See, back in the day when I went up Ben Nevis, when I done that day, check that out on YouTube, on my other channel. Get that transferred across maybe. When I went up there, so I'd never been up that side of Scotland, the absolute west coast, past Stirling, Doon, and you just keep going until you get to Fort William, past all their places, Callander, all that shit. I was really surprised at how good for it barren barren Scotland is past Stirling really bad. Like if
Aye.
Stirling's a city, and then Doon and Callander, then it's just nothing for about
Aye, it's
100
just like
mile.
villages like with 5 houses.
But
and then that's
my point is, like, where do they go to get their shopping?
it.
If they have a heart attack, what hospital do they go to?
They didn't. They just die.
They just die.
Either that or there's like a doctor that's just like the local doctor.
But
and
he's the doctor, and he's the police, and he's the fucking butcher, and he's the dog walker,
the postman.
and the post. I see. Like when I was driving up there, I couldn't see any, like, not a chain, which is fair enough. It's not a big enough populace to have a chain. Fair enough. I
No,
get
it's
that.
just like wee small, like
But the post office was usually 4 or 5 things. It was like it was the police, it was the
Aye.
post office, it was like a
the
shop.
bakers and the.
Aye, it was, and I thought,
Aye, it's
what if he
weird.
just jacks it in?
He's retiring.
Assuming it, I don't want to assume anybody's gender, but multitasking, maybe it's not a guy.
No, it is a guy. In my case, 'cause I
100%
ken him.
a guy.
I know him.
You know the guy.
personally,
What's
aye.
his name?
Peter.
Pardon me. No, I know what you mean. But nah, past up there, what was getting to was getting a wee bit rural.
Mm.
It was just you would drive through one town, 3 houses on the left, couple on the right or whatever, maybe a shop, maybe a post box, and then 30 mile until you get
To
to
the next one. Aye, it
It's
is like
nothing,
that.
and I was like, I remember talking to somebody who I worked with who was at Doon Primary, and he kind of said, "Aye, we we would have to go to school. Who people would get a bus for like an hour doing our primary school in Doon because we were fae up kind of that coast.
Middle of nowhere.
And I thought that was mental.
Aye, it's a bit weird.
You forget like because you didn't.
That's
ken
probably
the other
how
half
things.
live.
Aye, that's probably how things were for like years and years before. But
Aye, and it's just but Scotland's got that. Scotland's got. Centre of Glasgow,
Space.
you've got like premium, no on the cusp of technology, but quite.
And
then
that's not. Aye, I think when you get to like Dumbarton, it's like the furthest west for Glasgow. Once you're past there, you're just into like rural area, just like wee islands and wee villages and just nah. I've been up there like once, but it's quite.
It was just funny to me. Like I just thought it was like that. But I didn't have to drive for an hour.
Nah, they've no traffic though, so.
Aye, there's no.
Aye, just tractors.
Just tractors.
There's a lot of posts. Leave it. Aye, there's like there's 4 posts on.
There's like 4 posts. Cal just went
Right,
Mike's fucked up on mine. Cal, is it?
taking the camera out.
Oh, that's weird. How would it do that?
I don't know, maybe it's the mic. Just gonna check what time I can play what time I can play Fortnite at.
My mic's no. And boom, say something, Greg.
Hello?
You're alright, we're fine now. Right. I can. It's just mine cut out there, I don't know why. We're fine now.
Right. I'm just trying to
Fine now.
do this Rubik's Cube.
Greg is on a Rubik's Cube for some reason. That's what I'm wanting. So see there, that's fine because we're on the 40. We're on basically the 50-minute mark of podcasting. So I know that maybe if it's gonna be dodgy, I can just podcast for maybe 40 minutes or half an hour until I need to do it. Anyway, when can you play Fortnite? Do I play the night?
Hopefully, aye.
Cross console plays now happening with everything now. I think you can get your mic working because
Aye, I play with folk from my work all the time. They're
Aye.
on PlayStation, so it's quite easy
that'll be better.
to join in now. And we've been playing Rocket League, obviously. And the new COD's coming out, you can do that as well. Cross-platform, apparently. So, I probably will get that eventually. I think it comes out maybe 2 weeks or something. So,
Nah, fuck it, man.
but I get that.
Hopefully, I would play Fortnite again because it's like you're in a lobby or a room that's no got pros. I'm not a pro at Fortnite and I never will be. I'll admit that.
It was getting to the point that before I was just too bad at it to even get anywhere. And I would just play like 2 or 3 games and I'd just get killed straight away. And I was like, just turn this off.
We were the
Back to Rocket League.
We were exactly. Get back to something you can actually
Win it.
focus on and like work together and win. And it's still the same.
Some point,
it's quite quick and it's quite rapid too.
Aye.
Callum Watson reminded me 7 kills last night. I took it. See the thing was right. I took it a team. I didn't realise it was a team. Like so, it was me and Callum were playing the 2s, and I was the party leader, which I didn't even realise. And I had picked to don't fill the squad.
Right.
So when I was playing with Callum, I thought it was just me and Callum, and it was playing 2s.
But you're
So I
actually
started
playing against
dispatching
fours.
like three people, and they're all calling about me. I was like,
Happening here.
aye, something's wrong. That wasn't the case. Just my mistake on that. Anyway, although we've got a few viewers, and I'm quite happy that that's the case because people are willing to tune in. I think like right, so I'm assuming one's Dark Spectre and one's Callum Watson 4. There's other people that I can't account for on this. They do not need to make themselves known. That's fine. We're going to stop the stream there. We're going to stop the podcast there. For anybody who does want to ken the reason that we're doing it on Twitch is because when I went to go to stream on YouTube, it says, "Oh wait, you need to wait 24 hours." For some reason, so it'll be YouTube going forward. All I need to do is just change one bit of information in my
once your
software.
account's
That's
activated.
That's all I need to do. But and I can appreciate, and I hope nobody's mentioned it for some reason, but Greg, you're still like blurry in your audio.
Blurry.
I don't know. Anyway, gonna stop the podcast there because it's coming up 7:45. I'm happy with what we've achieved tonight. It does work quite well with what I'm wanting to achieve, and it only took me about 15 minutes to set up the hardware. So if I just arrive half an hour before, that's plenty of time.
Sorry, Danny.
Anyway, that's it for the night, I guess. Anything you want to tell the fans at home? Oh, pardon me.
Buy Rocket League.
Buy Rocket League so you can enjoy our gameplay, and hopefully you'll get absolutely fucking annihilated when you play us.
Once you get it, I'll be champion.
That's it.
Rank.
Anyway,
Pretty sure it. So.
ending stream. I can. So wait there. Should it finish with me? Yet again, we have finished our podcast and we're ready to go back home. Stay tuned for next week for more episodes of Dragon Ball Z.